What's going on? It's your boy Coach. It is a interesting challenge I have today. This is massive. I'm calling it Coach's Clean 5K Breakfast Challenge, and this is all foods that are pretty high in nutrient density. Something that is difficult to eat a lot of. I'll post all the macros and all the calories in each of the meals as I go. I have no idea how I'm gonna do on this. This is so much food. I'm used to eating nutrient dense food, but never this much in one sitting. I've thought about this for a while. I was like, well, maybe I can give it a shot. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I think I took on too much. So we're going to find out.
What made this a real challenge was using these ingredients that are nutrient dense, and a lot of people say quote unquote clean foods, and I don't vilify foods as good or bad. Basically, they're either high or low in calories and either filled with nutrients or not. So basically, you're going to weigh everything out, get everything ready in order to take on this massive feast. I'm used to a lot of these foods, so it was something that I was looking forward to. I prepped them the way I like, and therefore I knew I kind of was hopefully going to have a better chance of success. I did make some mistakes that I would do differently next time. Obviously, learning that you got to try it first. So, yeah, got everything ready to go, had it in the fridge, and just had it spend about an hour cooking it all up, but just wanted to make sure it was ready for dinner time. So family ate dinner, then got everything set up. Just laying everything out took quite a bit. Part of the challenge was really just getting everything laid out and figuring out the order to eat it. And I kind of determined that out of the gate what I wanted to do. So basically, it was kind of start with, say, less carbs and then attack those at the end. I don't know that I could have got this many down. It was so much. And here in a minute, we're going to go through each of the meals and kind of how I made them. Also had some fluids there ready to go, just some different flavors in case I came across flavor fatigue. I wasn't sure how that was going to go. I just know a lot of these foods are very filling, so that was kind of the point, just to see how far I could get in the steak and eggs is something I absolutely love. Probably shouldn't have done this much asparagus because it was super filling, so a lot of calories out of the gate. And then going, to a more carb dense meal was something that was maybe a mistake. And then once I hit the little breakfast mash here, I knew I was in trouble just because I used so many vegetables. So therefore, I kind of had a change of plan at some point and had to attack these in a different order just to see how much I could get down. Because 5,000 calories of nutrient density is a lot of food, and I think most people would be really full just on one of these meals. It's not something that you would want to eat multiple meals unless you want to be very full.
Worst case is if I don't get through it, I just pack it up in meal trays, I close it up, and I eat it tomorrow. So there's no lose here for me because I enjoy this stuff. These are all meals that I like, that I have on a constant basis in some senses. So I have most of this stuff on hand. Got, like I said, a lot of good food, a lot of carbs, a lot of protein, a lot of fat. But yeah, basically, we're going to get this timer started. Here we go with your boy, ready to destroy. Gonna give it my best, so I hope you enjoy.
So, reflecting back on this, I definitely would do it a little bit differently. There's a few things I would change. At the same time, I don't think 5,000 calories of just nutrient dense foods is something I should attack again in one sitting. It's way beyond my capacity. And I think a different challenge I could do is maybe I've seen like 10,000 quote unquote clean calories in a day, but I really learned not to use so many vegetables, especially for that. Just the asparagus here was very filling. It was very tasty. I liked it. So I knew heading into this meal, this is going to be a carb dense. This was going to fill me up, and indeed it did. So I just gave it my best. I tried to get this one down pretty fast. Whereas the steak and eggs, I maybe enjoyed it a little bit more. But once I got this one, I was getting maybe not full, but just I could feel my belly filling up. And when I saw this monstrosity of a hash, I said, "Oh my gosh, there's no way." So I didn't even add this in the ending calories because I got maybe a quarter of it down, and so I really can't count that. Did enjoy it as a leftover the next day, but went to something a little bit lighter, a bagel. Yes, it's carbs, but it was a little bit easier to get down. Just at this point, saying, all right, what is my strategy? What can I finish? So I grabbed the parfait because it's a little bit sweeter. The volume isn't as much. I knew I could get this one down, and that was just my goal is, all right, hit this one and then see if there's anything left that I can get because I'm pretty full at this point. But then I just decided to go for the avocado toast with the egg, try and see if I could finish it off. I spent a lot of time just taking little bites, and I was beyond full. You have this much protein and fiber, that's kind of the intention here, is it's going to fill you up. And so as I'm just trying to finish up here, going 30 minutes in, that's like beyond probably what I'm used to doing. So it was an interesting battle. Felt very full, couldn't even stand up straight. It's kind of the most full I've been. I don't I think ever. And all these last meals, there was just no way. Oatmeal's super filling, the grits is super filling. That hash is so intimidating because there's a lot of weight to that. So maybe could have got down the other piece of toast. I'm not sure, but like I said, I gave it my best, and that's how far I got. And so really finishing 3,200 calories in that sitting, I think is commendable. It's something, like I said, maybe try a different version next time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Always appreciate the support. And till the next one, we'll see you then.